Alright, so we have the Shaun the Sheep 2021 Christmas special, which is The Flight Before Christmas. And yeah, the reason I am reviewing this now to my UK viewers is this is already on basically other Netflixes around the world, but not UK Netflix. And the reason is because in the UK, for some reason, unlike Robin, which, was on Netflix the same day as everywhere else, in the UK, the BBC has the rights to basically air this on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so which is why it's currently not on UK Netflix. But like I say, there's ways to get around that if you want to see it before everyone else. So yeah, bit annoying on that regard. But anyway, let me just start by saying this is a better special and even Christmas special than Robin was, which was the previous Aardman's Christmas special. Yeah, it's weird to get two Aardman Christmas specials basically back to back. So yeah, but I guess that's why probably we haven't had a film from them this year. Otherwise, we probably would have, but obviously certain things get in the way of that. So yeah, this kind of feels like a spiritual successor to the Wallace and Gromit shorts. And obviously, Shaun the Sheep being a Wallace and Gromit spin off makes a lot of sense. This, without going into spoilers, this is basically got that Aardman charm to it. A lot more than Robin has, and also I do like its humour in this. I did find myself laughing quite a few times during this, so it is pretty funny, and yeah, it is a basically charming special, which I'd recommend to anyone. Going into minor spoilers, if you can call it that. So the plot of this is basically Timmy accidentally finds his way into a Christmas present box, which is accidentally given to a kid, and whose parents appear to be YouTubers or social media influencers. It's never made clear, but by looks of it, they clearly do YouTube, and well, the Aardman universe of YouTube, which is very odd to see. Quite frankly, it's always really weird to me when you see modern day stuff. Like basically YouTube videos and stuff like that in an Aardman production. And I think that's the one thing about it is that it makes it feel a bit less timeless. I do quite like the jokes in this. For example, again, minor spoiler warning, but the dad, rather than read their kid the story that they chose on the bookshelf, he instead literally plays a video on their iPad of him reading the exact same video but on his YouTube channel, which I thought was pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know how dear this will seem in like 10 years' time, which is, it's what makes the other Wallace and Gromit and all, pretty much most of Shaun the Sheep completely timeless. But this kind of feels like it leaned a little bit more heavier into it. So yeah, but it's a very simple story, but it really works, and it doesn't outstay its welcome either. It's only half an hour long, same as pretty much the other Aardman short films, and I'd say this one is probably the best Aardman short film. We've probably had since A Matter of Life and Death. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we haven't had really many since because they've been more focused on their films and stuff like that. But in terms of a short film, something that's around half an hour, this is probably the best one we've had in over a decade. I can't really remember any ones that they had during the 2010s actually. So yeah, there's this. The animation is top notch as ever. I really hope this gets at least a Blu-ray release. I doubt it will, but I hope it gets a Blu-ray release though I am doubtful about it, because even when I was watching it, on a stream, you can still see the little details. For example, in the eyes, you can see basically the little pinholes that they use to basically rotate the eyes around and everything like that. And also, you also get basically a couple of mild thumbprints here and there, which is always something I think just really adds to the charm of these. I really do like the charm of these. So this is basically, a special I can basically recommend to anyone. Like, anyone can watch this, and I would say basically, find at least some enjoyment in there. So yeah, and there was a few references scattered around there as well. For example, the kid has a toy rocket, which is the rocket that Wallace made in the very first Wallace and Gromit a Grand Day Out. Which, yeah, I quite like. There's always it's nice little sort of things and that like that to sort of show the heritage and that. The flight part of the film, the flight before Christmas. I mean, there is spoiler. Okay, spoiler alerting. 3, 2, 1. So the flight part of this, yeah, yes, there is a flight, but it's just like I think it was just done more as a pun title. But basically, they escape by literally strapping this fizzy pop or whatever it is that the farmer makes to a sleigh, and then flying that back to the farm, which is pretty funny because the whole time I was watching it up until this point, I was thinking, why is it called the flight? And it's just like at some point they're going to fly home, isn't it? And that's the reason why. So yeah, I think that kind of maybe gave it away a bit, because it would have been a bit odd to have a flight, call it a flight before Christmas with no flight. But there we are. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for this thoughts on watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.